Everyman Driver Nation, what's happening? Dave Erickson here, and behind me is the 2015 Alfa Romeo 4C Spider. This is one of the vehicles we're driving as part of the 2015 Run to the Sun event, and I will be behind the wheel of this one pretty soon. Under the hood is a 1.7 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder made into a 6-speed twin clutch transmission. This gets 237 horses, 258 pound-feet of torque, and we are rolling on 18-inch wheels. All right, time to open her up, start her up, and see what it's like inside the cabin. Oh, this is definitely a head turner as we've been driving on the roads of Seattle, Tacoma, King County. So here we go. Let's turn it on. Ah, we have a key here. That's nice. Whoa. I hope that sound will stop. It did. Wow, this is a very driver-centric for the center stack. Everything is angled toward the driver. You can tell who this car is designed for. I know it's a 2-passenger, but everything says the focus is on me. So that's cool. So here's what it looks like. There's some interesting toggle switches here. AC, this is, oh, that just locked the vehicle. Heated side mirrors, these don't have anything on them. Down below, some climate controls. Of course, we have the convertible. Down below, automatic manual transmission, reverse obviously. Windows. I'll learn more about this here soon, but not sure what that is. Instrument cluster, that's where a lot of your details are right now. Lots of details with the trip counter, miles per hour, fuel gauge, all that good stuff. If you look down below, the DN and looks like an A there, so I'll learn more about that as well. But my first time in this car ever. Love the emblem. Nothing really on the steering wheel in terms of controls besides the horn. Got paddle shifters on the outside. A lot of great details here on the inside. Not sure what that is. It's kind of cool. Ooh, a strap for a handle to open and close the vehicle. Here's a door handle, but here's a strap, like an old blank handle, but to close the door. Better angle of it right there. Right there.
Just so you know, you are in auto. It will shift for you. You can intervene with the panels all you want, but if we go to manual, it's full manual. You have to do all the operation with the panels. It will not rev up or shift up for you.
Okay.
And if you really want some loud audio, you could be in second gear right now and really be howling down the street. So feel free, drive it hard. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gianno, tell me about what's the value proposition behind this car?
For the 4C Spider, we're excited to bring it to market. This is actually, we just started selling them this month. And what makes 4C Spider so unique is that here we have a mid-engine, Italian design car, high performance car with the carbon fiber monocoque. So carbon fiber chassis. This is something you would find in cars $300,000-$400,000, even well over $1 million. But here we're starting at $63,900 here in the United States. So ultralight car, under 2,500 pounds, 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. So supercar level performance, ultra lightweight, extremely nimble on the track, and it's arguably attainable for this level of technology.
So this is kind of an interesting gear selection option, as you just mentioned. Is that what people desire when they're in one of these cars?
So one of the things Alfa Romeo engineers looked at it from the very beginning is, in the supercar class, should we also have a manual and a alpha twin clutch, or just go one way or the other? Obviously to keep this car attainable, bringing this technology down to a price point that it never has been. One thing that's clear is all the supercar level vehicles are at least twin clutch these days, if not automatic, right? So manuals are becoming very rare. With the carbon fiber monocoque, it's hand laid carbon fiber, and the tunnel for this would have required a different design to have a manual for the linkage.
Oh.
So right off the get-go, the plan was we're going to do the Alpha Twin clutch to give the level of performance, the level of responsiveness, and then also to make this feasible to bring to market at the price that we're offering it.
And so there's the different choices here. Is that you said dynamic? Is that dynamic?
Yep.
Neutral? Or
Natural.
Natural?
All weather.
And then all weather. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And the Alfa Romeo 4C and 4C Spider actually have the fourth mode, which is race.
Okay.
By holding dynamic down for like 5 seconds,
Yep.
their stability is turned off. The engine and transmission calibrations are at their most extreme. The rear differential, electronic differential is active. So even tip in, everything's far more responsive or at its most responsive level. And of course, having stability off, you can really play hard with this car.
Who is the competition for the Alfa? What are the other?
Alfa Romeo 4C, as far as competitors go, this is a unique entry into the market, and with the level of technology, with the carbon fiber, the mid-engine, aluminum structures, sheet molded compound body. I mean, there's a lot of attributes that don't line up to us in the market. One could argue maybe at a price point level, a used Ferrari 360 might be a good alternative to buying this car. But from what else is out there at the price point, arguably a Boxer is probably closest. But at the end of the day, there really isn't anything like this car, and those that want this car, they know that, and and the demand is there. We have under a 20-day supply. We've essentially we can't build enough of these cars. And now with 4C Spider coming into market, obviously the demand will stay there. Who wouldn't want an Italian open roof car, mid-engine, exotic styling?
Yeah.
That's arguably not that expensive.
Why is it there's nothing under the hood? The front. I know
Sure.
the engine in the back, but why is that?
So given the size of this car, and given the layout of the monocoque and the front structures for the chassis, there really isn't much room there after the windshield for anything else. So arguably, although it has the cut lines for a hood, it doesn't open. It is bolted down. You could unbolt it.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath, you'd find aluminum structures for the chassis, as well as the windshield washer fluid bottle. So that's really all there is. And your legs are forward into it, so there isn't much space.
I see. Okay. The exciting news not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, out of Milan and the Giulia. Do you know much about the difference between that and this? Because I think Alfa Romeo, that's Alfa Romeo.
So for us, Alfa Romeo's big comeback, really starts with 4C and 4C Spider. They're really the appetizers for what's to come. 4C and 4C Spider set the stage, spearhead the return, showing North America what the Alfa Romeo brand and the DNA and the performance and the history and the heritage is all about. It does it in a beautiful way. Really sets us apart from, say, the perennial Germans. Now with Giulia, being a four-door sedan, premium mid-size sedan, when it comes in 2016, that really is the first of our 8 all-new Alfa Romeo entries into North America, and as Giulia represents the first of our all-new, first of 8 all-new Alfa Romeo entries into North America. We look within the FCA empire for the best engineers, the best technology, and you'll see it. And in fact, the program's led by 2 folks from Ferrari. We have Ferrari-derived powertrains for that car, more than 500 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.8, 3.9 seconds. It's extremely lightweight, carbon fiber.
Yep.
Again, just like this car, but not a monocoque. We have it in the roof and the bonnet, or the trunk and the front hood. So many ways to keep the vehicle extremely light. Carbon ceramic brakes. Twin turbo engine. It's actually a manual transmission. Obviously we really want to go after performance, Italian design, and obviously a level of technology that maybe a cut above where the segment is right now. So that's what you'll see when Giulia comes.
Okay. MSRP on the 2015 Alfa Romeo 4C Spider is around $64,000, as tested right here, $74,000. Thanks for watching this first look. I'm Dave Erickson. We'll see you next time.